Arser arbete perro begerto. Jetta perro begeloge coming. Bakarnish beaderto. Yirs beabegeloge coming. Genish haho hatarota arusanoto.
Shalom, shalom, family. I know it's been a while since I did a video. It's been a lot going on. I kind of have, you know what I'm saying, don't really want to mess with the Hebrew Israelite community. I see them as all fake, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to start back doing videos again. And maybe I'll explain why, you know, that statement that I said, why I see them as fake and all this other kind of stuff. But in the meantime, I was having a discussion with one of my ox, and was talking about, you know, him thinking America was the promised land and this and that. And so I just, you know, I was like, well, shoot, this would be a good video. I still have some videos, some lectures that I have not recorded that were done months ago when I was posting all those other lectures. I will do those and upload those for you guys as well. And I'll probably start back doing lectures again. Kind of got discouraged because nobody really watches them. Nobody comments, nobody this and that. Everybody just wants to argue their perceived belief. Nobody really cares what the text actually says. And nobody cares. I mean, the brainwashing is out of control now. And so I'm just going to start making videos and showing how the stupidity of the people that call themselves Israelites. You know, and I hate to have to say that, but a lot of my people, you know, because I'm an Israelite. I call myself an Israelite myself, but, you know, 95% of y'all have no common sense, and the stupidity is astounding. But anyway, let's get into it. And this is not one of those videos, though. Just so you know, this is not one of those videos. This is my brother, so this is not one of those videos. And so I posted the video about the Passover, keeping the Passover outside the land, the lecture that I did. That's what this video is. And if we can open it up in a new tab and you can see it for yourself, just so you know I ain't capping. Right? We cannot keep the feast outside the land. Numbers 9 is not an excuse. Right? Exactly. All right, so went from that, and the brother was like, so he had commented, you know what I'm saying, Exodus 12 and 20 and Leviticus 28 and 4 and all those things. And my other Ak, Shemaiah, he was like, it has to be kept in Jerusalem. You have to see the tabernacle to be able to kill the lamb. It can only be kept in Jerusalem, not at your house, not a banquet hall, only in Jerusalem. And he's 100% correct, right? So everybody about to keep this Passover and all this other kind of stuff, man, y'all just sinning and y'all don't give a damn because you're following stupid ass leaders. They can't read a lick of Hebrew. They have no desire to read a lick of Hebrew, and they're just stupid. That's why it says sheep following the sheep, the blind following the blind. And so he posted that, and I asked him, I said, so you didn't watch the video? And I kind of, you know, and Trahaya, I'm sorry, bro. I shouldn't have kind of snapped on you, bro. I kind of snapped on you, and I apologize, bro. But I'm just tired of people commenting without watching shit. I'm tired of you people not watching shit, but throwing out irrelevant shit as if you're saying something. Watch the goddamn video and see that you're lying. And he said he hadn't watched it yet. He responded to the comment above and he checked it out. And I told him, I was just like, bro, per the grammatical syntax in original Hebrew, you know, people are lying, man. But instead, people comment that don't watch shit. And so he said he's going to watch it, you know what I'm saying? And so after he watched it, but he had already posted this and that. So after he watched it, he was like, great lecture. How can you convince me we're not in our land now? Corn wasn't discovered across seas. And he's absolutely right. Corn wasn't discovered across seas because corn didn't exist in the biblical word. There's no Hebrew word for maize. And when it says, when the KJV translate corn, sabir, it means grain, kernels of grain. It's not talking about corn. Right? That's another lie that the KJV shows. I'm going to show y'all that here. This is the purpose of this video. And I said, because the prophecies are happening over there and not here. Corn is not traditional corn. It is grain or barley. It's not the corn we know of today. This is why the Hebrew is important. He says Hebrew still state maize, right? And so, because he's at work, and he says that he's freelancing with a sword. And he said he believed the Mississippi rivers are now. So I gave him Genesis 47 and 14, right? Genesis 47 and 14. It tells you this right here. Vayar Yaakov ki yes sabir be'mitzrayim vayomer lebanon lema, right? So it's telling you right here sabir, and it was grain in Mitzrayim, right? You have your prepositional bet right here, and you have Mizraim. So the prepositional bet right here serves as the word as the in. So it was grain in Egypt, in Mizraim. What does it say in the English? And now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, corn, what the fuck? Sabir is grain. Okay? And so when you go and you click on Sabir, which we go back here, 7668, it's telling you grain as if broken into kernels. Right? It's telling you this. And you see all that in Genesis. It also symbolizes tangible sign of the Most High's providential care in famine, right? And so this is why y'all need to learn Hebrew. Y'all don't want to learn Hebrew because y'all quote Zephaniah 3 and 9 because the lying ass teachers tell y'all that you don't need to know. But this is why they tell you that you don't need to know, because you cannot point out their fucking lies. So what I told him was, now when Jacob saw that there was corn in Egypt, Jacob said unto his sons, why do you look upon one another? The word used here is sabir. It is a noun masculine singular construct. It means grain. It is also used 5 times because this is called textual criticism. So we do a textual criticism. We go and see every verse where that word was used. Genesis 42 and 1, 42 and 2, 42 and 19, Nehemiah 10 and 31, Amos 5 and 7, because that word sabir is only used 5 times, right? So every time that it's used, it is translated as grain in the Hebrew, but the KJV. And there was corn in Egypt. That there was corn in Egypt. Carry corn for the famine. Here they translate it as victuals. That we may sell corn in after the Sabbath. It's all talking about grain. It's not talking about that. It's talking about kernels of grain. And so what I told the brother was what it's describing is kernels of grain, not literal maize. And so he replied, interesting. Said not all grain is corn, true, but what's the Hebrew word for maize? Is it the same? And I go and explain. As a farmer, because I'm a farmer and a gardener. And as a farmer and a gardener, when I harvest my grain and I winnow it, the grain kernels fall out, right? And some of the chaff falls out with it. The chaff is the stuff that covers the grain when it's inside the little pod. So I have to winnow it some more to separate the chaff. It is describing that process, brother. Remember, we are an agricultural people. So he said, is it sabir for maize as well? And I said, there is no word for maize. Corn as we know it did not exist in the Middle East. They called grain corn or sabir. Now, modern Hebrew has a word for maize. It is called tiras. That came from the 19th century, but it's not biblical Hebrew word for maize because that product did not exist in the biblical world. And that's what I wanted to show y'all, right? So when you go here, you go back here, and you ask the biblical Hebrew word for maize. There is no biblical Hebrew word for maize because the crop originated in the Americas and was introduced into the Middle East centuries after the Bible was written. And that's what I'm saying. So y'all want to continue to stay in this bullshit KJV, and y'all get mad at me, people like me, who can read the Hebrew and tell y'all that you are wrong and that you're, you know what I'm saying, that you're lying. And then you want to say that we're rude, we're arrogant, we're prideful, this and that, when it's really you all that are arrogant, prideful, rude, that need to go study, that lack common sense, that lack all kinds of things. And let's see if we can go find some more. Because the other day, let's see. And then we have this sister right here. And this sister is correct. Trying to observe Passover in our scattered lands is like trying to throw a birthday party for someone without a birthday boy or girl. For real, y'all. The stiff-neckedism is real. And she's absolutely correct. And I commented on this. And I commented on some other brother stuff. Because people are hard-headed. And they think that they know every goddamn thing. And then they're not humble. They're not humble at all. And they look at you and expect you to be humble. This was on a polygyny post where everybody, the sisters, this and that. Let me see what I'm looking for. Yeah, this sister here. This is the shit that I be talking about. She talks about her degree in mass communications and all this shit. Like, what the fuck do you have a degree for if you have no common sense? You make comments of all the like stupid comments and things. The brother trying to tell her. She's, right. So I just put a LOL. He putting his life. They putting their life on the lines against false doctrines. That's the most hilarious shit I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? So let me see if he, But anyway, she started saying something about my name and this and that and how it's Yiddish and this and that. So I posted some fucking Yiddish and some Hebrew, and I asked the people, describe it. Tell us what's Yiddish. Tell us what's Hebrew. And of course, they always run because they always do that. Okay, maybe it's on this one. Here we go. And she posting all her shit because she was a part of Khalid Muhammad and all that other kind of shit. Like, nobody give a fuck about that. Like, for real. So then I asked her, I said, maybe them flunky camp niggas can point out what's Yiddish and what's not. And maybe y'all in the video can point out what the fuck is Yiddish and what's not. Because y'all have zero understanding. All right? Now, this is biblical Hebrew. This is Paleo script. This shit right here, B, is fucking Yiddish. C is biblical Hebrew. Now, how do you know the difference? Because the placement of the verb, subject, object, right? Right here, you have barashit bara alachim et, right? The same shit. Right here, barashit bara alachim et. Hashemayim bara haaretz. You know what I'm saying? Barashit bara alachim et. Hashemayim. What did I say? Hashemayim wa et. Haaretz. You know what I'm saying? Haaretz. It's the same shit right here. You have barashit. You have barashit right here. Right? Bara. In the beginning, created he. This says here, this doesn't say in the beginning created he. This says he created in the beginning. Do you see the fucking difference? But you can't tell an ignorant, stupid ass people anything that y'all just know every goddamn thing. Now back to this. So I ask her, point out which one is Yiddish. Your name, your style, and your language is Yiddish. You follow the fake Jews. Look at your fringes. Are you fucking serious? Like, this is fucking retarded. Like, this, again, point out the Yiddish. And so now I'm telling you, you're stupid like your camp leaders. It's a goddamn shame you idiots are taught lies. On the day of your judgment, you're going to be the shock of your life. When you just replayed, you were told correct doctrine and you refused it. I did my job. You rejected it. And just like how you rejected it, you would reject Christ if he was to come down here and tell you the same shit. And then I put Ezekiel 3:19. Yet if thou warn the wicked and he turn not from their wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But that's how delivered thy soul. Fake ass Hebrews. I say, go get your leaders and tell them to quit running. And she thinks it's this funny. Prideful and arrogant. And she comments, sound like a Christian schoolgirl. Do you see this shit? This is the shit that I'm talking about. The fucking stupidity. Now look at this bitch's name. Look at this stupid motherfucker's name. They can't prove shit. And then you fucking married and you going back and forth with another nigga's page. You see what I'm saying? Out of fucking order. And my nigga say she's coming. I'm gonna say, bro, she's married. And all on your page. See what I'm saying? Like, ain't no decorum in these fake ass camps. These motherfuckers is agents, bro. These are the fucking agents. The stupid motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers is some dumb motherfuckers. The agents. Dumb motherfuckers. And let me show you some shit, man. Hebrew rules of simplification. Number of vowels will start with syllables starting with a consonant, right? Consonant plus vowel, which means that it's opened, or a closed, which means consonant, vowel, consonant. So what the fuck? How the fuck are you getting Yahuwah? How? You have consonant, vowel, consonant. Then you have vowel, consonant. How the fuck are y'all getting Yahuwah? His name's Yahuwah. Stop fucking lying. The ignorance is fucking astounding. But the Hebrew, if it's vowel, consonant, or vowel, consonant, consonant, you get Yah, right? Vowel, consonant, vowel, and then you get consonant, vowel, consonant. Yahweh. Like, you people gotta stop fucking lying, man. You following goddamn dummies and losers, man. And people like me, y'all get mad at me because I'm direct and I don't sugarcoat shit. And you want to call me angry. You want to call me this and that. You get more fries with honey and vinegar. Fuck that. The Most High don't give a shit about none of that right now. He said that who is going to stand up for him. Be glad that it's not a Phineas out here that's going through and thrusting you niggas through the goddamn stomach. Talking about that Christ shit and talking all this goddamn false doctrine because you refuse to learn Hebrew grammar. Let me see what the fuck else we got. Because there's one more that I'm looking for. This one right here. On this dummy's Edward Williams. Old Testament Israelite, only Israelites. When did the biblical record of the Israelites end in the Bible? Malachi or 2nd Maccabees? Crickets. Y'all don't study. Stupid motherfucker. Malachi. Now, where is Malachi? That's the answer, nigga. Now, where is thus saith the Lord? Son of man prophecy against in the New Testament. Where does the Most High speak to anyone in the New Testament? And not some goddamn random voice out of the clouds that ain't say who it was. And he goes and posts this, and Yahweh posts this bullshit. I just said not some fucking random voice, bro. Not some fucking random voice. And what do you stupid ass do? You go and post this shit. I'm going to put you on game. Stay humble. Never think you got all the answers. But none of you motherfuckers, like, this is what I'm saying. The arrogance and the pride. Stupid motherfucker, take your advice. Take your goddamn advice. I literally gave you fucking right here. Son of man, prophecy against. You can find that shit in the Tanakh. Thus saith the Lord. You can find that shit in the Tanakh. I asked specific fucking question. What did this dumb motherfucker do? Posts a goddamn voice. A random fucking voice. Right? So then I go and tell him. I copy that and behold, a voice out of the cloud. Whose voice was this? A random voice? According to your New Testament, you fight against principalities and spirits. Yet some random fucking voice out of the cloud you fell for. How do you know that voice wasn't a principality and a spirit, stupid fuck? Because everywhere in the Tanakh, you know that it's the Most High. You don't have to guess. It's not a random ass voice. Then I say, I don't even follow the New Testament, but I know it better than y'all. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. But you gonna go fall for a fucking random voice out of the goddamn clouds. And y'all get mad at me for talking to y'all like this, like you fucking stupid, but you display this stupid ass shit right here. You want everybody to live in your fucking fantasy world. Then I go on and tell them, y'all do not do textual criticism. Neither do your lying ass teachers. It's so easy to prove you're wrong. So then this stupid motherfucker asks, when do you keep the Sabbath? Dumb motherfucker, I got a whole video on Saturday. That's another thing. Oh, the Catholics, they changed the dates. Yes, they changed the dates, motherfucker. They didn't change the actual days. So if today is April the 2nd, right? They changed the date. Instead of it being April the 2nd, it will be Thursday, April the fucking 10th. Did they change the dates? Yes. Did they change the fucking day? No. This is the stupidity of you stupid ass niggas, man. And you want to be fucking teachers. And you standing all prideful of the Most High. I'm a prophet of the Most High. Man, shut the fuck up. Stop the goddamn lying. Then she says the father. Then this other lady says Latanya is the father and the son. Yaharala is correct. No, the fuck he's not. And I said, laughing my ass off. No, he is not. You people cannot read a lick of goddamn Hebrew. That's like saying you a brain surgeon because you stayed in the Holiday Inn last night. You trying to tell someone who can translate the Hebrew grammar that they are wrong based off your erroneous King James. That's stupidity. And it is. And y'all get mad at me for calling this shit out. I can't live in y'all fantasy fucking world. This is why I can't fuck with the Israelite community. You don't give a fuck about truth. All y'all do is regurgitate fucking lies. Then I go, no matter how many times y'all say it, how many people agree with you, you're still wrong. Right? Because the original language grammar says so. Like, damn, English has grammar. The grammar changes the meaning. Down here in Texas, the word hoe is a noun. It could be a fucking adjective. It could be a fucking verb. How? Man, she's a hoe. Adjective. You're describing what the fuck she is. Hey, my nigga, what time that hoe start? You heading to that hoe? Yeah, I'm going to that hoe. Now it's become a fucking noun. We talking about the goddamn club or a motherfucking barbecue. The grammar depends on the fucking context. But somehow when it comes to the Bible, you motherfuckers get all stupid and shit. It doesn't matter. Like, damn, the English has grammar. The grammar changes the meaning. You fucking people understand that. Why you play stupid when it comes to understanding Hebrew has grammar and it changes the meaning of things. Stupid ass people, I swear. And just prideful as hell. Then this motherfucker goes here and says, to your same logic, one can make the same account about the book of Esther. You're not going to find thus saith the Lord in it either. So is the book of Esther now not a part of God's word either? So my reply, he don't talk in the book of Esther. It's a narrative, stupid fuck. It's written in the third fucking person. But you wouldn't know that because you don't know Hebrew. And obviously you motherfuckers don't know English grammar because it's even written in the third person in English grammar. It's a narrative. It's written in story form. If you know Hebrew grammar, you would understand it's not written in first or second person. This is something you should have learned in grammar school. I'm just saying. Like in Genesis, it's a narrative, all the way yikra verbs. It's a story being told. All the grammatical stem forms show this. Again, the Hebrew language, this is Hebrew language 101. You people have zero idea of the amount of lies you fucking believe. Then I go on to tell them the book of Genesis is largely written in third person prose, base historical narrative, bro. Detailing events from the perspective of an omniscient observer. It presents creation and the lives of the patriarchs as factual accounts rather than poetry or mythology, using a consistent literary style throughout. Like, you people are not really studying. You're regurgitating lies that are easily fucking refutable. That's why the people that actually study this shit look at you motherfuckers and laugh. And be like, bless your heart. Them niggas is in a cult. Every last fucking camp is a cult. This is why stupid Hebrew illiterate people argue stupid shit. Like how Moses write the Torah if it records his death. Because it was in third person, motherfucker. Some of it was written in third person. That's why. Some of it was written in first person. Like the fucking words I is first person. Like goddamn. But y'all will go and read shit in Psalms 22 and when he says, when King David says, I will be raised up from the dead, that's first person present fucking tense. You stupid motherfuckers to say that's a prophecy of Christ. How? What the fuck is the tense form? Fuck the tense, fuck the grammar, right? Even in the English grammar, it's showing you first person present tense. But you stupid motherfuckers listen to the teacher, to your stupid ass teachers. He said it was a prophecy, so it's a prophecy. Fucking stupidity. Well, stupid fuck, learn Hebrew and you'll see what's written in first person and what's written as a narrative, a story being told. The camps keep you people stupid for mammon to take your fucking money, man. There is no prophecy of Christ in the Old Testament. Zion Lex them is lying. Fucking Hassad, all them niggas is lying. The people, look, bro. Where Terrence at? I fuck with some of the camps, bro. I fuck with some of the members from the camps, bro. But I be on niggas' ass, bro. Because you can't, some of the niggas is New Testament believers, bro. I'm cool with them because we get to the fucking language. But you just can't tell me shit. And I challenge shit. Like I fuck with Shabar. Get into the Hebrew. Get into the Hebrew. But I challenge him on certain shit as well. My brother Ronald, Frederick, he speaks Hebrew. He knows Old Testament, both scripts. That's why when he posts this, what did he say? What is that, Yiddish? Nigga, that ain't Hebrew. It's the same fucking script that these niggas talking about patio, but the goddamn way that the verbs is placed is Yiddish. What did Shabar say? Good eye. Because he's testing motherfuckers. Because you can still have this goddamn script right here and it still be fucking Yiddish. I'm looking for a particular post that my brother posted to show you niggas that I even telling look, see, I comment on them on the stuff. And it cool. Iron sharpens fucking iron. But I've asked these brothers, all these brothers. Okay, Christ was born of the Spirit and a woman. Where in the fucking Tanakh does the Ruach HaKodesh impregnate, inseminate any human, animal, anything? This is a video of my brother Ronald. It's people out here doing the work.
Got two.
But y'all don't want to fucking follow them because you want to follow fucking losers that's going to take your goddamn money and lie to you. And you too busy worried about my harsh words and my tone and all this other kind of shit to understand the fucking message. All these people worship me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. This is how the fuck that it is. Malachi 3, what does he say? When you turn back to me and me only, then you will be able to discern between those that serveth me and those that serveth me not. It doesn't fucking matter what these stupid ass fucking women like this one say. Because they got numbers and shit. None of that shit fucking matters. So I hope I was able to edify y'all. More videos coming. I'm going to start dropping more videos because I'm tired of the goddamn lies. I'm tired of it. It's the reason why all your fucking people that y'all put on a pedestal that you respect and look up to got me blocked on Facebook and shit. Because you can't peddle no bullshit. You can't peddle no goddamn lies around me. And for the fucking record, this was my teacher. This was my teacher. Shael. This was my teacher. Do you see this shit? Damn, this is a toll job. Because, bro, I'm fucking thorough. That's who I learned from. I'm thorough. People know I don't play, bro. I be thorough with what the fuck that I bring forth. And that's that. And you can go ask them. Go ask them. The same people that y'all fucking look up to and watch their goddamn videos, they message him and other ones and ask him questions and this kind of shit. Man, y'all gotta choose who y'all gonna serve, man. Either serve Christ and all the other bullshit, or learn Hebrew and learn the real ways of the Most High. Shalom.
Alcer abete perro begerto, yeta perro begelo que comin. Vai carnis beaderto, yirs beabegelo que comin. Genes a jajo, catarrota, arrosanoto.